Haha! Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up! Well, hello everyone, my name is Fresonis and welcome to a new ARK Dossier. And it's time to check out the Equus. I don't know if I pronounce it correct, but I think it is Equus Magnus. And to me this seems to be a mix of the zebra and the donkey and a horse, so maybe it is an ancestor of those. And yeah, this is crazy to get horses to the game. And oh, I totally forgot to cover that in the video, but we also getting sheep to the game. Yeah, really, we're getting sheep to the game. Damn, this is crazy. Are we getting all kind of farm animals to the game? We have the Fiomia as the pig, we're getting a horse now, we're getting a sheep. Are we also getting cows now? And damn, this is crazy. But yeah, let's see what it says in the dossier. It says, in the wild, Equus Magnus appears to be an ancestor of the modern horse. Based on its stripes, it may be the African variant of Equus giganteus, which appeared in North America during the Ice Age. But that is pure conjecture. Its behavior in the wild is similar to that of other wild members of Equus genus. It sustains itself by grazing while keeping safe from predators by living in herds and outrunning its attackers via superior speed and stamina. Okay, so this one is fast and has a lot of stamina, but yeah, it can't do much in attacks. At least to me it seems to be, yeah, maybe it can bite a little bit and maybe it can stand on its back feet and then just stomp down like the mammoth can do that. But yeah, other than that, I don't think this one will do much damage to other creatures and that kind of things. But yeah, let's see what it says at domesticated, but because yeah, it is a horse, so let's see what it can do for you. At domesticated, it says horse and man have long been partners in survival, and this remains true on the island. In Equus, survivors will find a trusty steed of pack animal that can carry them swiftly across land. Yeah, we see a picture on the right with a saddle with stuff in it, some kind of boxes. Let's see what it says more. In fact, Equus reliability has led some survivors to construct special saddles for them. I even encountered a man who added extra saddle pouches that doubled as mobile crafting stations for chemical supplies, foodstuffs and other items. Although not as robust as what you might find within a village, this utility helped him live a nomadic, solitary lifestyle. Okay, so you have a basic saddle and you can add stuff to it. So the man that we see on top on the screen on the right, that has something added to it with, yeah, for example, a small crafting station. That is also totally new to the game, that you can upgrade the saddle, so that is quite interesting. And yeah, I would love to see and check that out in the game, and I would love to have that also with other creatures, because there are more creatures that can lift more, like for example the mammoth. That would be awesome to have it on that, or yeah, other creatures. And yeah, I think this will be a passive theme. And why is that? Well, in the dossier it says that it is loyal. And I think it will be something like with a Trudon. You have to feed it and then it will become loyal to you and you become friends and then it is yours. So I think that is how it works with this one. But maybe I'm mistaken and maybe you can just knock it out, trank it and just put some kibble in it and that's it. I don't know, but yeah, my guts say that this will be a passive theme. Well, let's see what it says more. Some survivors employ Equus to hurt other creatures with extra long whips, or wrangle using a specialized lasso. These tools are sometimes effective for self-defense as well, as Equus is limited in battle on its own, at least compared to the aggressive prehistoric carnivores. So just like I thought, this one isn't useful in battles, but it is useful yeah, to carry your stuff around, that you can craft stuff in it, that it is fast and it has a lot of stamina, and it appears that we get extra stuff to the game in tools or weapons, so an extra long whip and also a specialized lasso. And the dev kit was updated, but there was nothing to find about a horse, or I checked for a donkey, or with Equus, Equus Magnus, so there was nothing to find, and also nothing about a lasso or with an extra long whip. So yeah, we have to wait until the dev kit is updated and they show it to us. So that's too bad. That's too bad. We we can't check that out. So we only have this dossier. So what do you think of the horse and that there will be horses and sheep to the game? I think, yeah, it is nice, but also it is a little bit less feeling about dinosaurs. So, at least to me. But it seems to be nice that we can upgrade the saddle. So I would really love to see that with other creatures as well, and not only with this one. So hopefully they're gonna add this also to other creatures. And let's go on to something different. It's about the lands. And what about the lands? Well, Jeremy has released a picture on Twitter and here you can see it. So you see raptors, humans on it, and in one hand they have the lance and in the other hand they have a shield. So this is totally new to the game. Of course the lance is totally new to the game, but I believe it is also new to the game that you can use a shield when you're riding a creature. And will this be game changing? Well, I don't know, that's up to you, but I think it will be changing for PvP especially, because now you can already have a weapon in one hand and ride the creature. And now you can have a shield in the offhand, so that way you are protected more. And I think for PvP that will change stuff, because if you have a riot shield in one hand and a gun in the other one, well, I think the battles will change a little bit. And I can already see some battles with it and some battle events on the Patreon server. Oh man, this will be cool to have a raptor or a galley race or some kind like that, and with lance in one hand and then just shots at each other and poke each other off the saddle. Oh man, this will be cool. It is like the medieval games. Oh man, man. This is so much fun. At least in my mind it is already a lot of fun to do this. So that's what I can show you about lands. There's nothing more. There's also nothing about it in a dev kit yet. So we have to wait until I can show you more, or until it is in the game. But yeah, let's continue on with checking out the sheep. And here we are at the dossier of the sheep. Meh, meh. Damn, this is coming to the game. Oi, 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 oi. Well, the sheep is called Ovis Aris. And temperament is stupid. Man, it is like a joke to the game. But it looks cute. I like the blue eyes of it, and I like the little horns and that kind of things. But yeah, let's see what the dossier says about this one. In the wild, since arriving on the island, I have encountered dozens of fascinating creatures whose behavior has never been studied or documented. And also sheep. Granted, Ovis are calm is... What? Ovis are calm? It says species Ovis Aris. Well, I don't know. Well, granted, Ovis are calm is quite different from the modern domesticated sheep. And even from wild sheep species such as Ovis orientalis. The unique markings on its face give it a striking appearance, and a male's horns possesses a unique shape that is unlikely any other species in the Ovis genus. As one might expect, Ovis stands little chance against the island-made predators. As with the dodo, its continued survival in the face of these severe challenges is a mystery. Yeah, well, yeah, maybe to a human it can knock you down, but other than that I don't think this one can do much. And yeah, as we already can see below it, it is good for meat, it is good for, I think, the wool, and you can ride it. Okay, well, let's see what it says at domesticated. Some survivors have found herds of Ovis to be useful in farm life. The thick wool can be repeatedly safely sheared with the proper tools. So that is with the scissors, as you can see on the left corner. The scissors that are coming to the game, that we can modify our own appearance, but now also with shearing the sheep. And it also says cooked lamb chops are a popular dish among some tribes, as is their hyper-nutritious mutton. Every now and then, a survivor with a sense of humor will attempt to utilize Ovis as a mount. Well, it really looks funny and stupid to see a human riding this one, as we can see in the drawing. Oh man, in my mind it really looks stupid. Since it can climb up steeper inclines than many other animals. Okay, so that is useful, but yeah, apart from that, I don't think it is useful at all. Although the joke becomes significantly less amusing once their slow ride is run down by a pack of raptors, so it is really a slow rider. One tribe has grown particularly attached to Ovis, perhaps uncomfortably so. I don't know the tribe's actual name, but I refer them as the sheep lovers. Well, I don't know what they mean with one tribe has grown attached to the Ovis. Are they going to add NPC tribes to the game? Or is it just that when people have a sheep that we call them sheep lovers? I don't know. And is the sheep useful? Well, I think it is, especially for low level players, because at low level it is hard to gather wool out of the snow biome. So my guess is this one is walking around the mountains, so not only in the snow biome. So I think when you tame this one it will be easier to gather wool and then you can make the stuff that you want with it. And about the meat pot, well, I think this one will bring some new meat to the game because it says it has some nutritious mutton. So I don't know if they mean that this one will have prime meat or that it will indeed bring some new meat to the game. And will that meat be better than prime meat? Well, I don't know, but I bet it will be better than normal meat. And here we are at the dev kit and you can already see a map called sheep. So let's check it out. Well, there is no sheep to be seen, but there is this one. It's the sheep Mick. So let's check it out. This is how the sheep is going to look like. At least this is what is going to be on the sheep. So here we can see the eye. So that will be over there. And we can see the head here with the tongue. And the horns we can see here. And what else can we check out here? Well, the bottom of the hooves we can see here. So not much special about this one in the dev kit yet. So yeah, we have to wait until there is more about it. Well, that's it about the sheep. What do you think of those two new creatures that are coming to the game? Do you like it or do you think it doesn't belong there? And what do you think about the lance? Well, I think it is a nice one, but let me know in the comment below what you think of this stuff. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then leave a like. It really helps me out a lot because YouTube is broken and videos are needing likes and comments more than ever. And leave any thoughts about this video or whatever in the comment below. And as always, if you haven't already and want to see more of me in the future, then smash that subscribe button like a maniac. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.